Because it's easy to say, I'm going to do it.
Right,
but how?
When you have a list of some specifics, you're like, okay, this is easier than what I thought it was. I can do this.
It really is.
And one thing, because I am a full-time entrepreneur, and
okay,
I do write lists. I do, but I get to like the middle, and then I'm like, okay. I feel like I'm overwhelmed, like because I have a lot, you know, all of us as women, we wear different hats and things like that.
Exactly.
So I'm like, I just want to finish my to-do. I need a to-do list to finish my to-do list.
It gets like that. So what that's telling me from personal experience, your list is probably longer than it should be in a day. Where's your breaks? Yeah. Where's your breaks? Where's your breaks to just be like, oh, to just breathe and to eat and to, just take a walk around and stuff. What do you do? Because you look familiar anyway. I feel like I know you, but that word's small. I feel like I know you.
Well, I have a home daycare, and I sell lipsticks and sunglasses, and I want to open up a studio.
All right. See, you got some cards with you? Okay, I'll buy some. Anyone have any other questions? But yes, that just really sounds like for me. Yes, for you. Break down what you're doing. Make your list a little smaller. Put it in blocks, right? So that you're more likely to get it done. And then in your priority list, try doing the harder things first, the most time-consuming things first.
Yeah, that was the hardest thing. I tried to be easy.
Right, and everybody does that because logically you would think that makes the most sense. Because I wasn't as disciplined as you. I wasn't getting it all done if I was tired and it's like 1 a.m. I might fall asleep like this.
I can't rest until I get what I'm working on done. Prime example. I want to learn how to code my own blog for fun, and I do it for fun. I started it this one night at like 12:30. I did not stop until 5:30 a.m. when I was finished, and I was happy with what I did. And my mom's like, "What are you still doing up, girl? I'm not done until I finish this." I will not rest until I'm done. So for me, I personally like to work easiest to hardest because I will complete it.
Okay. Now, another quick question for you. Besides the part that, that other woman you mentioned, she hasn't maybe given you all the materials you need, would you see yourself spending that same enthusiasm looking for the sewing machine?
Absolutely.
The same thing, so it's literally just the materials.
It's just, my auntie's actually, she just messaged me the other day. She's like, I'm working on your box, I'm going to send it out soon. I think I just need like the most basic of sewing machines. So it's just a matter of finding a reputable brand and which one sounds like one that I would use. I like to read reviews.
Well, that's the easy part.
Right, so I just need to make myself do it. And now that I have this list, I can do it.
If you're not driving on the way home, just Amazon it. Prime that tier one. So any other, you said that you had a question.
How do you just get your mind to focus on one thing? Like you're working on one thing, but then other ideas just constantly come to you when you have a few things that you're thinking about, but nothing's getting done.
That happens to me all the time. You know what I do? I usually work it on my computer, but I will have a piece of paper or something. I'll just jot it down in the notes thing, and I'll get back to it. That was something I struggled with as well. I'm thinking of other ideas as I'm working on this. I'll type in a word, and it just jumpstarts this whole brainstorm. Oh, I should do this. Oh, I should make an event like this. Oh, that would be such a nice photo shoot idea. That would be so different. But that's where the personal responsibility comes in. Like, if I go off on this tangent, this part that I already started working on is not going to get done. So don't just not acknowledge it, but maybe just write it down, table it. Because after this block of time, which an hour isn't really that long, you can take a break to just, explore what that is. And maybe that will be something else to put on your schedule as well for another time. So yeah, that was a very good question, because as entrepreneurs and as creative women, we're all first creative anyway. That's just inside of us. You may be thinking of something else while you're working on this important project. So just write it down or make a way for you to revisit it at a later time. Because this still has to get done.